everyone, it's Hannah, and I will first address that yes, my hair is a different colour. It's like a pinky red and ombres into purple. It was meant to be bright red, but for some reason it's come out quite pink. But that's fine, it happens. Whatever, I'll roll with it. Today I will be showing you how to make this really cool button bracelet. It's really easy to do and really inexpensive to make, especially if you're like me and you've got a serious button addiction going on, because I really do. I've used black elastic to make my bracelet, but obviously you can use clear. It would make more sense to use clear because then you can't see the elastic. But yes, that's enough rambling from me, so let's get into the tutorial, shall we? Okay, so to make this cute button bracelet, what you're going to need is a nice selection of buttons, and also I'm going to be using 0.7mm stretch magic. I'm using it in black because that is the elastic that I have, but any elastic cord will do as long as it fits through the holes of your buttons. So I've cut about 1/2 metre length of elastic, and what we're going to do is thread the buttons on. I'm sure you know this. There's a bit of a technique to it. So what I'm going to do for my first button is I'm going to go into the hole from above and going up through the hole directly opposite it and sliding that down. And so it's like that, leaving a bit of a tail so you can tie a knot at the end. And then the next button, I'm going to go up through the base of the button from underneath and then down through the hole opposite and pull that down. And what this is going to do is it's just going to stack it, so they're one on top of another. Just makes it a bit of a chunkier bracelet and a bit of a different look, which is nice. And so because we've gone up through underneath on that one, we are going to go in through the top of our next one. So in through the top of the next one and up through the bottom. So you see it just stacks them a little bit, and I just think it's a bit of a nicer look. And then the next button we are going to go up through the bottom. Let me find a button that goes. Let's go with this one. So we're going to go up through the bottom of it and then down in from the top. And pull that down. And you just keep doing that until your bracelet is long enough to fit around your wrist. So you've got to remember, if you go up from the bottom on the button before, you have to go in from the top on the next one. So in from the top, then up through the hole opposite. You've got to make sure it's the hole opposite if you've got a 4-hole button, otherwise it just doesn't sit right. Like this. And so this one we're going up from underneath. So I'm just going to keep continuing to do that until my bracelet is long enough to fit around my wrist, and I'll come back in a second and show you how to finish it off. So I've finished my bracelet, it's just long enough to fit around my wrist, and so what I'm going to do is just tie normal double knot. That's one knot, and that's the other knot. Pull it nice and tightly. Then I'm going to grab my fabric glue, but you can use super glue, you can use clear nail varnish. The world is your lobster when it comes to sealing knots. I just love this glue for sealing knots because that's the glue I have. And so I'm just going to put a blob of glue on my knot. And then I'm just going to leave that completely to dry before I snip the ends off. And then yes, that's your button bracelet done. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to give this video a big old thumbs up. The button is just, just down there. And while you're down there, you may as well hit subscribe. I post 2 videos a week, one of them on a Thursday, one of them on a Sunday. Throughout the whole of October, I've been doing spooky Sundays. I've now got one left. I'm doing something a little bit special with my sister, so I hope you enjoy it. If you decide to make anything yourself using one of my tutorials, please feel free to post a picture of it on Instagram with the hashtag #TheCornerOfCraft so I can check it out. I love to see how talented you all are. Not only am I on Instagram, but I'm also on various other social media sites, so I'll put all the relevant links in the information box below, along with any other information I think you might need, like where I got my buttons from and where I got my elastic from, because, you might want to know that. So I shall see you on Sunday for the final instalment of Spooky Sunday 2014. Oh, how this year has flown. Bye.